The best revenge out there is always success. And Prince Harry is the cover of People and he looks incredible. Prince Harry is happy and he speaks about his memoir spare, his kids, Archie, Libertana, his beautiful wife, Meghan Markle, and his late grandmother, the late Queen Elizabeth II, and on basically the other members of the royal family. And my family, Prince Harry has told People that his children have relationships with some of his family members, which brings him great joy. My family, in the Harry and Meghan documentary, we did see Princess Eugenie, my family playing with baby Archie, and that was beautiful. That was incredible, and I'm happy about that. My family, Prince Harry, candidly explores his fractured relationship with members of his family, including his father, King Charles, and brother William, in his new memoir, Spare. Now, while tensions remain, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, says that he hopes for reconciliation and wants his and wife Meghan's kids, Archie and Lilibet, to have their own meaningful relationship with the royal family. My family, let me say this first of all on this issue. We've heard from Harry that he wants accountability. There needs to be accountability for the pain that has been caused to Prince Harry, for the betrayal from his brother, William, from the physical assault that he endured constantly at the hands of William. My family, there needs to be accountability. There needs to be an apology for there to be reconciliation. And you know my thoughts on this issue. I don't see the royal family, the fam, apologizing to Harry. However, what I am hoping for, my family, is that this leaking against Harry comes to a stop, because now Harry can talk. The fam knows Harry can talk. He's no longer restricted, no longer silenced by the fam. Harry can talk, and they know that 100%. If they continue in this trajectory, leaking against Harry and Meghan, the fam, William, Charles, Camilla, Kate, should know one thing. Prince Harry has the power to respond, and he will respond. Now, Prince Harry told People, in this week's exclusive, which is the cover of People, and I quote, "I've said before that I've wanted a family, not an institution. So, of course, I would love nothing more than for our children to have relationships with members of my family. And they do with some, which brings me great joy," Prince Harry says. Now, Prince Harry was also asked what he wants the royal family's takeaway to be from his revealing new book, Spare. Harry said that, and I quote, "I want people to read my memoir and come to their own conclusions." Exactly what I've said. Read Harry's memoir, Spare. Come to your own conclusions. You'll understand why Harry had to write his own story, why Harry had to tell his own story. My family, I saw an excerpt, on Harry's memoir, Spare, talking about, what happened, the leaking against Harry and Meghan, this story that Kate was made to cry by Meghan Markle, this lie that was told. My family, in Harry's memoir, Spare, we found out many things on why the royal family could not correct that lie, refused to correct that lie. And they knew it was a lie. Because the institution not only wanted that lie to fester into the minds and hearts of people, they also say that this excuse that the Kate Middleton, must be protected as being, the wife of the heir to the throne. She also must be protected. But yet you can see that they showed no regard to Meghan whatsoever about the toll that lie had on Meghan, because it had a huge toll. My family, the lie that Meghan had made Kate cry. If you read Harry's memoir Spare, you'll understand and realize that Meghan and Harry, both of them, were not protected by the institution. The farm would lie so much about both Harry and Meghan, my family. And you would understand just, many things. So please go ahead and read Harry's memoir Spare. It's a worthy read, my family. Now, let me continue this kindly. Now, Harry says that, I don't want to tell anyone what to think of it. And that includes my family. This book and its truths are in many ways a continuation of my own mental health journey. It's a raw account of my life, the good, the bad, and everything in between. My family. Prince Harry is someone who has, evolved for the better. He's a good man with a good heart, and you can see it, you can hear it from his words, from his actions. I love and admire what he's done to keep his wife, his children safe. Prince Harry truly is a honorable man. I love the guy that he is today, the man that he is today. A good man with a good heart. Truly the son of the late Princess Diana, my family. Now, Prince Harry also opened up about the loss of his beloved grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, who died last September at age 96. And how grateful he is for the time Archie and also Lilibet spent with her. Now, Prince Harry said this, and I quote, "My grandmother and I were very close, and we very much did have a special relationship. I miss her dearly, as well as a cheeky sense of humor and quick wit." Harry says, "I'm also really happy for her. She lived a full life and is now reunited with her husband." He continues, "I will forever cherish every memory I had with her, especially the times she spent with my children." My family, Harry's story in his own words. That's the cover of People magazine. My story, my words. The good, the bad, and everything in between. Prince Harry is talking. Prince Harry sheds new light on the most talked about moments in his revealing memoir, Spare, and shares what it will take to reconcile with the royal family. Much work clearly needs to be done. Much needs to be done, my family. Because the pain that Harry has endured has been immense. The pain that Meghan has had to endure at the hands of the farm has been immense. It's been abuse, physical abuse. We've heard how William constantly attacked Harry, constantly physically abused Harry. We have seen that in Harry's memoir Spare. My family, they have been through it all. And now the victims of abuse, Harry and Meghan, my family, they are not silenced. Prince Harry is talking, and I wish also that Meghan writes her own memoir, tells her own story. It's important that she does, my family. And I look forward to the day that, Meghan does that, write her own memoir, my family. Now, with an eye to the future, as he continues to settle into life as a family of four in California, Prince Harry says, and I quote, "I am looking ahead and I'm optimistic for what's to come. I have a beautiful and blessed life. Blessed. Harry is blessed. Love this so much. Love this. I have a beautiful and blessed life. One that comes with a platform and with it responsibility. And with it responsibility that Meghan and I plan to use wisely. I love that 100%. With great power comes great responsibility. And Prince Harry and Meghan, my family, I love what they're doing. I love their work. May God bless them immensely, my family. I'm just so proud of their work. I'm proud of what they're doing. I'm so proud of them with all my heart. They're doing a great job to make this world a better place, my family. And you hear in Harry's words, maturity. You hear him, the man that he's become, a father, a real man with a very good heart. And I love that about Harry so much, my family. Prince Harry told ITV's Tom Bradby about his current life. And he's telling the world he's happy. He's a happy man. He's content. I mean, look at him. He's happy, full of joy. Next to a beautiful wife, Meghan. And their 2 kids, Archie and Libedana. And don't forget, the greatest grandma in the entire world, Doria Ragland. My family, please hear what Prince Harry told ITV's Tom Bradby. The haters want him to be miserable. The trolls want him to be miserable. The tabloids, William wants him to be miserable. Harry is not miserable. Harry is happy. And he is talking. The pain that they've caused him. Hear this once again, kindly, my family. This is just amazing.
But where are you now? I think that's one question people have at the end of all this. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm very, very happy. I'm very at peace. I am in a better place than I've ever been. And I think that probably angers some people, infuriates others, because just by the nature of me,
William,
I'm sure some people always thought that Meghan would leave, right? But I don't think they ever thought that I would leave as well. But just by leaving, it's embarrassing for some people. As I said, it wasn't something that I would have necessarily chosen at the time, but I own my story, and I own the results. But I've got 2 beautiful kids and an amazing wife. Like, the happiness in my family now, I have never felt anywhere else before.
The happiness in my family now, I have never felt anywhere elsewhere before. You are hearing from Prince Harry himself. And the haters are angry. The haters are upset, because they were under the delusions that somehow Harry is unhappy, that Harry wants to come back. Come back to do what? To being physically assaulted by William, to be abused and then, silenced? Because that's what the farm did to him. That's what William did to him. Whenever he got angry, pissed off, he took it out on Harry. His rage, William's rage, became physical assault, abusing Harry, then telling Harry not to tell Meghan Markle what he did to him. That is Prince William, my family. So, some abusers always want the victim of abuse, to go back to abuse. Harry is telling them, listen, I'm not coming back. I am never coming back to that ever again. Harry is happy. My family, Malcolm X said this, that if you're not careful, the newspapers will have you hating the ones being oppressed and loving the ones doing the oppressing. My family, we see that in Harry and Meghan, who are oppressed, abused by the institution and by its partner, the media. We see that in real time, my family. And some people feel like, why can't they just put up and shut up? Those are people who want you to love the ones doing the oppressing. Some people are actually making excuses for William physically assaulting Harry. There are no excuses. He put his hands on a married man, okay, on someone, and then told him, after physically abusing him, not to speak up about it. That is what an abuser does, and William is an abuser. That just needs to be said, my family, because the truth and nothing but the truth, you know? And hear this, what Harry has said. I feel I'm exactly where I am meant to be, and exactly where we, my family, are meant to be. My family, where we are meant to be. My family, Archie, Meghan, Lilibet Diana, Dora Raglan, that is Harry's family, you know, where they are meant to be. And they are meant to be in Montecito, California, in the United States of America, where Lilibet Diana was born, where Meghan was born, where Archie has spent most of his life in. My family, that is their life now. A happy life with joy. Choose happiness, my family. Harry has chosen happiness, and happiness looks good on him. This, what he's doing right now, the place that he is in right now, you know, this wasn't supposed to be his life. His life was supposed to be of misery, so the heir can get good press. That was his life. His life as a spare was to be expandable, expendable. That was to be his life. That was to be his life. So to see him escape that, and then to see him smiling, to see him happy, full of joy, my family, it's quite a joy to watch. It is a joy to watch. And he looks awesome. He looks cool, and I'm so proud of the man that Harry has become today. We are so proud of the man that Harry has become today. A good man with a good heart, a good father, a good husband, a great man who wants to help others, who clearly is saying this: I will continue serving. I will continue using the platform that I have to serve. That is the message from Prince Harry, my family. And he's telling the whole family, I will not be silenced. There must be accountability for the pain that has been caused. There must be, And Harry is telling his story in his own words, and has cut out the middleman, the UK tabloid press. And no wonder the middleman, the tabloid press, is very much angry. My family, they are unhappy, because Harry has cut them out. They have kept on dreaming, oh, Harry's going to come back. Harry's going to come back to us. Time and time again. I can't even tell you how many times I've heard that. I've had it many times. He's going to come back. He's going to come back time and time again. I'm very fed up with how much I've had it, my family. And Harry's telling them, this is our home, the US. His home is where Meghan, Archie, Lilibet Diana are. And Harry looks good. And he is blessed. And he knows he is blessed. And he's saying it. He is blessed. And the haters won't like to hear that. But the fact is, Harry is blessed, my family. If he was back in the UK, he'd be begging money from Charles, who controls the purse strings, my family. And then berates Harry constantly. Harry and Meghan leaks against them, alongside his Camilla, his mistress turned Queen Camilla. My family, Harry has been through it all. Words can't even be enough to describe what Harry has been, But to see him, how he has grown, is truly quite a joy to watch, my family. Now, my family, Prince Harry has also said something else that I want to share with you, right now. My family, very important. Harry said this that, and I quote, "My hope has been to turn my pain into purpose. So if sharing my experience makes a positive difference in someone's life, well, I can't think of anything more rewarding than that," Prince Harry has said. And part of that pain is reliving the devastating loss of his mother in 1997, which Prince Harry details in People's Exclusive excerpt from Spare. Now, Harry said this, and I quote, "I struggled for years to accept or even speak about my mother's death. I was unable to process that she was gone. I'm not sure anyone can ever truly have closure when they lose a parent, or anyone for that matter, especially when that grief may be the only thing left for them." My family, I can relate to this, my family. Not one day goes by that I don't think of my late father. And I feel pain in my heart. And sometimes I feel happiness, recalling the moments, that we spent together. My family. I'm even smiling right now. I can relate to what Harry is saying because I can relate to exactly what he's saying, my family. No one can even have closure. You just live with it every single day. And for me, I pray every day. And it makes me feel really good to pray. So thank you, Harry, for saying this. I can relate to what you're saying right now, my family. Now, Prince, I said that the healing process has allowed me to get to a place where I now feel the presence of my mom more than ever before. She is with me all the time, my guardian angel. Wow. I love that. I love that 100%. I love that 100%. Now, my family, you know what? I believe that my father is also watching me from heaven. I believe that 100%, And one day I was at church and I had like a vision, I saw something and I saw me in white and also my father also in white and in streets of gold, which I believe was heaven, is heaven. And that vision has been with me, to this day. To be quite frank with you, I think of that every single day. And I share with you today because my family, you are my family, and you mean so much to me. Speaking to you makes me feel good, really. Makes me feel really, really good. And that's why I just want to make videos every single day because speaking to you makes me feel really good. And if I'm talking about this right now, I'm happy to share with you this vision that I had, my family, and I believe that vision is true. I believe it 100%. I believe it like 100%. My family. And Harry also said that in his memoir that he thought that his mother wasn't really dead, that she'll show up eventually, my family. That's part of, the process of grieving that you feel. You don't even believe that what happened is true. I remember that when my dad passed away, that night that I was sleeping, I was shaking my head like, this isn't true. It's a dream. It's not true that it happened. I remember that like it was yesterday, my family. They say time heals all wounds, My family, every day is a day that you think of the person that you've lost. But I believe in my heart that I didn't lose my father. Heaven gained an angel. That's what I believe, 100%. And may God also protect him. And may God also protect Harry's late mother, the late Diana. I think I've said enough on that part, my family. And Prince Harry, also speaks of, Meghan, that while his wife Meghan Markle was by his side as they shared details about their courtship and also decisions to step back from royal life into 20 last month. In last month's documentary on Netflix, Harry Meghan, he's now speaking out solo and finding himself in the hot seat as a global audience chews over, you know, many of the most intimate details of his life. Now, one of those chapters includes his time in the military, including his grueling training, complicated missions, and even the lives taken during his 2 tours in Afghanistan. Harry says this, and I quote, "I don't know that you ever fully reconcile the painful elements of being at war," he tells people. This is something each soldier has to confront. And in the nearly 2 decades of working alongside, veterans and service personnel, I've listened to their stories and I've shared mine. In these conversations, we often talk about the parts of our service that haunt us, the lives lost, lives taken, but also the parts of our service that heal us and the lives we've saved. It's a duty, a job, and a service to our country. And having done 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan for my country, I've done all I could to be the best soldier I was trained to be. Harry says, there's truly no right or wrong way to try and navigate these feelings. But I know from my own healing journey that silence has been the least effective remedy. Expressing and detailing my experience is how I choose to deal with it, in the hopes it will help others. I love this. I love this 100%. Harry's a good man. Harry is a good man. My family. Now, while settling into life in California, alongside Meghan and the couple's children, Archie and Lilibet, he says he's finally free to use his own voice to speak out against the forces within the royal family, the institution, society at large, and the press, he says, that led to his decision to leave his UK homeland. Harry says this, and I quote, "My relationship with Meghan has opened my eyes to so much I fear I otherwise would have never fully understood," Harry says. When we recognize bias within ourselves or others, we have a choice: be part of the problem through inaction or part of the solution through change. We live in a world with systemic racism, and none of us are immune from the effects of that. I am someone who has long benefited from my place in society. I understand that much better today than I once did. I had so much to learn and equally unlearn. My family, I love that. Prince Harry recognizes his privilege. My family. And after dating Meghan, he saw what his wife endured. My family. And he's learned it. He's understood it. My family. And Harry is a strong advocate today against racism. I love that about him. 100%. Now, Harry says that it is not a simple process, but it's a fulfilling one. I'm a better husband, father, and human because of it. I feel more grounded and connected. To this day, I'm doing important and also necessary work to understand and address unconscious bias. It's ever evolving and requires us to step up and speak out where we can, even with our friends, families, or loved ones. Despite tensions that remain, Harry says that he's hopeful for reconciliation with the royal family and wants his children to have meaningful relationships with his family as they grow up. My family. My family, I love this, about Prince Harry. As he looks to the future, Harry says he's filled with optimism for what's to come, and that he has a beautiful and blessed life one that comes with a platform. And with it, responsibility that Meghan and I plan to use wisely. I love that Harry always, lives up to his own words, to his vow that he made. Whatever Meghan and I do together, we do together as one team. My family, Harry loves to say that. And not just say it, he tells the entire world. He shows it in actions. My family, whatever he does with Meghan as one team. I love that and respect that about Prince Harry. 100%. And may God bless Harry so much. My family, so much. I love this, that Harry graced the cover of Pull magazine, and I love what he had to say. And I just hope that you also enjoyed it 100% because I have. Please stay tuned to our next video. Love you all and forever. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libedana, and Dora Raglan. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever immensely. Once again, thank you, family, for your support, for your love. It means the world to us here. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. What do you think about Harry's Pull magazine cover? What, I've just read out to you. I want your opinion on that as well. And stay tuned to our next video. Thank you, family, always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil. And for that, I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart. And I wish you all the best. May you have a great day. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.